What's going on, everyone? For those of you that don't know, my name is Remmi. I create and publish content that'll help you create sustainable success in your life. And I'm particularly excited to share what I'm going to share in this video. I was giving some thought to what I can create and publish that's, first of all, relevant and helpful, but second of all, easy to apply to your life, because I can sit here all day and talk, and some people might listen, some people might find that helpful. But if I can give you something easy to apply to your life that actually works and actually it resonates with you, now we're getting somewhere. That's my aim in this video. So what I've done is created a framework, a system, a process, if you will, that will help you solve the problems in your life. Because let's face it, everyone's got problems, right? Right. This 5-step framework will help you solve those problems, overcome challenges you're facing, and help you, if you feel like you're in a rut, help you get out of that rut. So in this video, I'm going to go through that 5-step process, give you an overview of the 5 steps, and then go into detail into each one so you understand how to use this framework. You can save this video. The process will be downloadable itself in a PDF or a file version, so you'll have it wherever you need it. You can come back to this video, watch it again, but this framework is life-changing, and I'm excited to share it with you today. All right, so just to give you a quick overview of this framework, titled The Systematic Problem Solver. Like I said, solve your problems, overcome obstacles you're facing, get yourself out of that rut. The first step is identifying the problem by describing it in as much detail as you can. Simple enough. The second step categorizes the problem as mindset or method. Step 3 acknowledges the current problem and determines what about the situation is under your control. Step 4 involves reverse engineering the problem back to its origin. And the 5th and final step establishes a change of behavior and or mentality. You might be saying, listen, Remmi, those are just words. I'm with you. Stick with me. We're going into detail into each step right now. So step 1, as I said, identify the problem. Describe it in as much detail as you can. I recommend writing the situation down from start to finish. You know, how it started, where it's at now, how you feel about it. Step 1 lays the foundation for the rest of the framework. So don't skip out on step 1 just because I told you to write something down. Write something down, all right? Step 2, identify which category this problem falls into. And using this framework, like I said, a problem is categorized as either method or mindset. If your problem involves actions taken, timing, techniques, habits, routines, your problem is method. For example, I don't have enough time in the day to get everything I need and want to done. I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling worn out. I'm having a problem with time management. Something needs to be changed about the method by which I'm managing my time. If your problem involves feelings, emotions, thought patterns, relationships, attitude, your problem is mindset. So for example, I'm feeling unmotivated, uninterested, unexcited with my life. My relationships have gone downhill. People are starting to avoid me. I don't get enjoyment out of my work. My emotions and thoughts are creating negative situations and negative energy in my life. The problem here relates to mindset. Keep in mind, your problem may have elements of both method and mindset. I advise you to pick the one with a stronger correlation to your problem. Step 3 is acknowledging the current problem and determining what about the situation is under your control. So accept that there's an issue. Before you can solve the problem, you have to accept its existence. For the time management example I just gave, I'm clearly having trouble managing my time and balancing my priorities. The process I have in place is not yielding the result I want. However, I ultimately have control over my schedule, and I can begin analyzing where my time is being spent and make adjustments there. I can control that. In the second example, my own negative thoughts and emotions have crippled my ability to feel successful, feel comfortable. However, I ultimately have control over my emotions. I can begin to analyze why I feel the way I feel. Step 4 is to reverse engineer the problem all the way back to a simple step you can take right now. For the time management example I've been giving, I can start by breaking down my current schedule. So say I have a set schedule for work, I might not be able to change that right away. However, I don't work 24 hours a day. I doubt you work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at a sustainable rate. Where do you spend your free time? Do you manage your time with urgency, with purpose, or does it tend to slip away from you? So start by mapping out your day. Wake up at 7. I don't have to technically start working until 9 on average, right? So there's 2 hours in the morning. Say I end work at 5-ish, go to sleep at 10. There's another 5 hours at night. So I have 7 hours between the morning and night of quote unquote free time. That's nearly, a third of the day. So now I can begin scheduling my day outside of work, and what I find is that with a organized schedule, my free time doesn't feel like it's slipping away from me. Where it's all going. Sure, I have responsibilities, commitments, but I also have time for myself, time to spend free time. For the second example, my own negative thoughts and energy are driving people away, and it's forced me into a state of isolation, which no one can function in properly for long. The first step in undoing this and reversing this would be to choose positivity over negativity. So whatever unfairness or misfortune I feel like has come my way might be out of my control. However, the way I feel about it, my decision to be negative, that's exactly what it is. It's a decision. So I'm going to decide, instead of being negative, to be positive. Imagine that. This simple choice of positivity will start to reverse that negativity. And you'll find when you choose positivity, things will coincidentally start going your way. Step 5 is to establish a change in mentality or behavior. This is the big one. This is probably where I'm going to lose some people. But continue to focus on the elements that you have control over. More often than not, a simple adjustment like scheduling your free time or choosing to be positive over negative makes a huge difference. Creating the change you need is going to take effort, obviously. And although I've explained this framework in, simple terms, not all of life's problems are simple. But use this tool to check yourself, check your mindset, and check your methods. That's where I'll leave it for today, everyone. Thank you for letting me share this with you. If I can answer any questions, you know where to find me, you know where to hit me up. I'll be back soon. Until then, stay well.